All right, Carlos, talk about how you felt how the match went in this 3-0 victory.
It was, since our first match of the year, we had a lot of jitters. And so I thought that we played well in spurts. I really think our consistency will come in time. I wasn't displeased, but I wasn't over the moon either. So we have some work to do.
Describe the character of your team thus far in this season. What do you see in this team?
I see a very athletic, physical team. I would really like to see a little more execution. We're very boom or bust right now. Either we're making a great play and everybody's ooh, or we're making an error that's critical in a situation. So I would like a little more consistency, but I really think this team's ceiling is very high.
And playing at Taft, playing at Granada Hills, talk about how that prepares you for the long run.
They're quality programs, you know. Taft's a great program. Armin's a great coach. So coming into these great programs, it only helps us. You know, we want to play the best the city has to offer early on, and then that way we can measure ourselves.
All right, Jelaine, talk about the 3-0 victory and how it felt.
It was very fun to start off our season in such a great way. Last year, comparatively, we had been in a much different place when we started because we had people switching positions, and our middle had become our oppo, and our oppo had become one of our middles, and we were all over the place, so we had a lower starting point. But to start off the season on such a great note, to start off with a win, it shows that we have the ability to work together, we have that cohesion, and that's a really great thing for us to have. We did have a lot of what I like to think of as unforced errors. We had our highs and lows, and so moving forward, one of the things we have to work on is being a little more consistent, just being constant, but I feel like our energy was always really good, so it was great to start off like that.
And how great was it that the defending Division I champ comes in the building of the Division II champ and gets a victory?
That's good, because I think Taft just moved down to Division II last year,
right.
And so we hadn't come across them in the playoffs, and so we were like, well, you know, we haven't played them in a while, how's that going to go? So it was great.
All right, first of all, talk about today's match and how you felt the girls respond, especially in that third set when they came back and did real well.
Right. We've been ready for this match all summer long. You know, this is the big date, city championship type mentality for us. But we know we have a big mountain to climb because they're returning 5 starters. They have a great libero, and you know, in volleyball, you got to have a little height, and we felt like we didn't have that. So we're trying to play a different type of volleyball, and you know, one thing about our girls is we've trained and we've prepared for down 0-2, down 0-1, up 1-0, up 2-0. So that third set, you know, we've trained for that. So we're used to it. But at the end of the day, we got to get over the hump. You know, we felt like we just don't have the net play right now, and we got to make a little adjustment and figure out, you know, how we can deal with those kind of height when we play against Palisades and El Camino, and we're not in the feature.
It's early in the season, but discuss your assessment of the team so far.
We had a tournament at Gladstone.
Gladstone, that's right.
And you know, part of the schedule for that is to prepare also for this match. And I felt like my assessment of the team is my girls play hard. That's one thing every coach asks for. Play hard, buy into the system, and see what happens after that. And I felt like our kids is doing that right now. Obviously, the speed of the game is different in practice, so that's one thing they have to adjust to. And I feel like this preparation mentally is the big key. It's how to play at home against a big team, how to play on the road against a big team. And I think over time, we'll get that.